there, we are Group 41 and this is our One Health digital artifact. Our chosen topic is the human health effects of HIV and malaria.
Malaria is caused by Plasmodium parasites and is an acute febrile illness. There are 5 Plasmodium species that cause malaria in people. Malaria spreads via the female Anopheles mosquito. Mosquitoes become infected with the disease after biting an infected human. The mosquito that is now infected with the disease goes on to bite a non-infected person. The malaria parasites then enter this individual's bloodstream and are transported to the liver, where they mature. After maturing, parasites leave the liver and infect red blood cells. Human immunodeficiency virus targets an individual's immune system, leading to a weakened response against various infections and even certain cancers. The individual slowly becomes immunodeficient as the virus destroys and impairs the function of immune cells. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is the advanced stage of HIV infection. HIV is transmitted by the exchange of certain body fluids, including breast milk, semen, blood, and vaginal secretions.
The Nisi community is located in Pumalanga, with the majority of members being under 18 years old. The challenges they are facing include lack of water access and high unemployment rate with heavy reliance on livestock farming. Several zoonoses are present due to its location being interfaced between the wildlife and communal area, which led to low income because of no market access to outside area. Lack of education further led to skills shortage and illiteracy and overgrazing of the territory.
There are numerous potential target interfaces that may have an effect on the health of the Manisi community, some of which include poor sanitation, foot and mouth disease, and rabies. Firstly, poor sanitation serves as a transmission route of both diarrheal diseases, for instance dysentery, typhoid, and cholera, and worm infections, such as roundworms, whipworms, and blood flukes. Secondly, foot and mouth disease is a viral infection affecting livestock, such as cattle, goats, and pigs. The reduction in livestock available for sale reduces their profit and can limit the health of the community, especially if money is needed for medication. Lastly, rabies is a viral zoonotic infection transmitted to humans from the saliva of an infected animal in the form of a bite or scratch. This is a deadly disease and thus has a negative effect on the economy.
Negative health-related interactions at our target interface can be stratified into 3 levels of biological organization. The first one is the internal level. Here the interactions relate to Plasmodium parasites as cause of malaria and HIV as cause of AIDS, both of which have adverse health effects. Next, we have the external level. Here we have Anopheles mosquitoes as vectors of the malaria parasites, which spread this disease. There is also the interaction between human and animal health, specifically the community's cattle that act as currency. If human health suffers, animal health might also suffer due to lack of funds or manpower. Then there's the ecosystem level. The use of insecticides like DDT negatively impact predators of mosquitoes like amphibians and birds and disrupts the balance of the ecosystem. Stagnant water near living areas also contributes to the abundance of mosquitoes. Both of these factors contribute to the spread of malaria and negatively impact human health.
Drivers internal level. Malaria is caused by parasite of genus Plasmodium. With HIV, the virus attack causes the immunosuppression to the patient, hence they become more susceptible to infection. External level, malaria can be only transmitted by female anopheles. HIV spread is due to sexual contact, vertical transmission, etc. People who are too sick to take care of their animals, that can lead to starvation, hence they become susceptible to other diseases. Ecosystem level, excessive use of insecticide that can cause harm to the predators at metabolism level. Overgrazing causing the pooling, leading to stagnant water that provide a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Inappropriate disposal of needles and condom that can also harm the animals.
We will now be looking at the preventions of HIV and malaria on an internal level. For HIV, we can provide the community with pre-exposure prophylaxis, which can stop the spread of HIV. For malaria, we can provide anti-malarial tablets. Prevention on an external level for HIV includes providing condoms, providing the community with comprehensive sex education, and counseling them on risk reductions. For malaria, it includes the use of insecticides, avoiding going out in dusk and dawn, wearing protective clothing, and also providing the community with bed nets and window screens. Prevention on HIV on an ecosystem level includes supplying proper waste disposal bins and also educating the community on how to dispose waste. For malaria, it includes improving water and sanitation within the community and eliminating pools of standing water, as well as applying locally grown plant materials to limit the growth of mosquitoes.
There are various stakeholders that need to communicate and collaborate on each of these different levels in order to address the negative health interactions. On the internal level, these include community members, community leaders, doctors, and community healthcare workers. On the external level, these stakeholders include, once again, the community leaders as well as the veterinarians. On the ecosystem level, the stakeholders include the government, once again the veterinarians, environmentalists, and researchers.